What is going on YouTube? Gyvi World here. Hope everyone's having a great day today. Back with some MLB 17 Road to the Show. If you guys are enjoying this series, make sure to smash the thumbs up button. If you're new, make sure you subscribe. Today's notification shout out of the day goes to Jacob Twitty at Twitty_Jacob. Jacob, thank you for being a part of the notification gang. You guys already know what to do to get a shout out. Just smash the thumbs up, be a part of the notification gang by hitting that little bell down below. Sub to the channel and send me either a picture on Twitter or Instagram, and I will try to get you guys a shout out of the day. Not going to talk too much. We've got some big series in this episode. We got Detroit, which isn't as important just because they're in the AL Central, but we got Toronto and Tampa Bay. So I think what I'm going to go ahead and do is I'm going to go ahead and simulate the Detroit series. It's just a 3-game series. So let's go ahead and sim through date. Ooh, that's a tough loss. Back-to-back losses. No, we got to win in between 7-6. Gyvi World still batting .430 with 25 and 53. But we got a series versus Toronto, so let's jump into that. All right, so we are getting a pep talk from Joe Girardi just because we are playing against a team that's literally 1 game behind us. So this is a very important must-win series for us. Not sure why I didn't put me in, but we are in the starting lineup playing third base. Jake Arrieta versus Junior Jimenez. Thank God Dylan Betances is not on the mound. I hope he doesn't take the mound at all in this entire series. Here we go. Bases are juiced with 2 outs. Tulowitzki up. I'm going to give him a little bit of room. I don't want to get burned here as he's going to bunt. What a freaking pleb. He bunted on me and gets an infield hit with bases loaded and 2 outs. No one's going to pick up the ball. I don't believe it, but there's the first run of the game right when I gave him a little bit of room. Very smart from him. At least we only gave up 1 run in that first inning. We are going to get a fastball down in the zone. It was right down the middle and I missed it. Thought I let go of my PCI in time, but I missed. And now we're in an 0-1 count. Going to get another fastball. We need a turn on this one. There it is. Base hit between first and second. And we are on base. And now let's see if we can get the wheel spinning and get ourselves into scoring position. Hopefully Greg Bird is not hitting after us. Please no Greg Bird. Greg Bird. He's batting .302. No way Greg Bird is hitting .302. And we're going to turn on green light because you know what? We need to get into scoring position. There's 2 outs. It's very important. Just so that Greg Bird can try to get us in on a base hit. Uh-oh, that's kind of a slide step. But we're going to have second base stolen fairly easily. And now we're on second base. Got a great jump and a stolen base of second. 0-2 count for Greg Bird. He's going to have to put this one in play and not strike out as he hits that one at first base. First baseman's there, inning over. This game has the feel of a playoff game. We got Devin Travis up. If he lays a bunt down on me too, I'm not going to be happy, but he's going to chop one at third base. Strong throw across the diamond. Good play against a decently speedy guy. All right, so we're down by 2 runs in the 4th inning. I'm looking to turn on one or at least get under one as we're going to hit a ball in the same hole. It is a base hit, but I'm looking for bombs because my team can't drive me in. Greg Bird is back up, but he's got 2 strikes, 1-2 count, so I am leaning back just in case he picks off. There it is. I don't want to get picked off. Don't want to make that mistake. I'm not looking to steal. Gonna allow Greg to try to move me around. Even though there's 1 out. Oh my God. Please don't start doing this. CPU, I'm leaning backwards. Please program that into the game. I'm leaning backwards. I have no intention of stealing. You know what? I'm not going to take a step because this is starting to get really monotonous and I don't want to sit around here waiting for him to decide to throw the ball. So Jimenez, you are free to pitch. Thank you very much for picking off 3 times in a row. As Greg Bird takes strike 3 for what seems like the 200th time this season. Greg Bird, why do you suck when I'm on base? Why does Greg Bird suck when I'm on base? All right, but here now with 2 outs and less than 2 strikes, I hope he doesn't pick off because now I'm leaning forward and I'm definitely going. And he goes ahead and swings. And with 2 outs, that is going to end the inning. 3-run deficit. Let's see if we at least look for a fastball up and get one so we can drive. We got to pitch up, and we're going to hit that into the gap to left center. I was a little late on it. But there it is. Home run, Gyvi World, and we are on the board. Just late cheese bomb from Gyvi World, and we are back in this game as we cut the deficit to 2. We got a runner on bottom of the 9th. We are down by 3 runs. I'm assuming Osuna's on the mound. And we're going to rip that one to second base for the second out. And it looks like we might end up tying in the AL East, as we're going to drop the first game to the Toronto Blue Jays. Jumping into game number 2, there you see an even record here in the AL East, 72-59, I believe. And we've got a home game, second game, as Tanaka's taking the mound. Look at those numbers. Not that Jake Arrieta had bad numbers. It looks like he just never gets run support. And that's exactly what happened in game 1. Here we go, Gyvi World getting his first at-bat here in the Bronx. We're power swinging here, as we're going to get a pitch up, and we're going to rip that one to right center field. 2 hops the wall, and that should be a double for Gyvi World. We got Gerardo Parra batting up next, but he's in an 0-2 count. Not David Peralta, as he strikes out in an 0-2 count and strands me. Down by 2 runs. We are letting the AL East slip right between our fingers. We are playing some left field as Pilar is there to hit, but we're going to get a fly ball to left. We're going to make a nice play there in left. Easy fly out. And now we're getting another at-bat, another chance to put in some work. A home run here would be great, as it would tie the game up. But it is all up to Gyvi World, and we're going to ground out to second base, and the inning is over. Troy Tulowitzki, the guy who put a bunt down against me last game, is up now. I'm in left field, hoping for an easy fly ball here and not a home run, because that wouldn't be good in a 2-run ball game. We're going to get a fly ball to left. We are there. Easy play. 2 outs. 3-run deficit. It seems like getting closer to the playoff. We're just not hitting, as we're going to rip one up the middle. Second baseman is there, and another out for Gyvi World. If we don't win game 3, it's going to be tough in the AL East. And now Jose Iglesias is up. 2-2 count with 2 outs. Uh-oh, no. Flare to left center field. Gyvi World's not going to be able to track it down. And that is a base hit for Iglesias. 4 runs now. If we could cut this lead a little bit, cut it in half. We got a lefty on the mound. Pitch down. We are going to turn on that one and rip it to left. That's going to drop. And that is going to be the first run of the game for us. So the shutout is gone. But we are still down 3 runs in the 8th inning. We have activated green light. I am doing something terribly risky. I'm trying to put myself in scoring position. I'm leaning forward. If he picks off, he's pretty much got me. First movement against the lefty, of course. That's what you're taught in baseball. The right foot is up, and we've got second base stolen easily. And now a base hit should score us and cut that lead in half. And there it is, an 0-2 count to the hitter, Parra. I don't know if that was the best decision to put the red light on the hitter, put the take sign up, and give us the green light, as he's going to hit a weak fly ball. I don't even remember how many outs there are. Pretty sure there were 2 outs. No, there wasn't. I'm really glad I went back, because I did not know there were no outs. It's very important in baseball to know how many outs you got. Only 1 out for Scooter Gennett, so we do got time. We've still got 5 outs remaining to try to tie this game up. Lefty on lefty, though, versus Gennett. Third baseman's there. Tulo's playing third base, and he makes the play, and now it's going to take a base hit to score me from second base. How is he wearing number 2? I say that every time, I know. Sergio Samuels, our catcher, must be a creative player who got called up. Lefty on lefty once again. Gonna get a curveball, and he hits it weakly off the end of the bat. Inning over. Runner in scoring position, top of the 9th. It is very important that we strand that runner, as there's no outs in the inning. And he's going to hit a deep fly ball to left center field. We are on the run. Nice play in the outfield. We're going to try to get it in, as the runner's going to tag up. But there's the first out of the inning. Well, that's not going to be good enough. We're going to end up with a loss, 5-1 loss. And if we don't win this last game, we're going to lose first place in the AL East. So I was benched for the final game of the series versus the Blue Jays. We ended up getting swept, and now we're 2 games behind the Blue Jays. But we are in the wild card race. We're 2.5 games ahead of the Royals, but the Tigers are right there with us. Looks like only half a game behind, but it's not going to matter. We are the 2 teams at the moment who are going to play for the wild card, but we got a series versus the Rays. 4-game series, and then another series versus Toronto. This is a very, very important series. We need to win this series. Alright, but that's going to do it for this video. Hope you guys did enjoy. If you did, make sure to smash the thumbs up. Subscribe if you're new. And peace.